Captain Ralph really is the man when it comes to fresh yellowfin tuna. This was a beautiful fish. I wasn't just saying it because he was here. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a generous seasoning of salt and pepper. I like it to be almost crusting the whole loin. It gives it a nice texture and flavor on the outside. We're gonna use one of our large pans here. Get that bad boy just about smoking hot before we put the oil in it. This way the oil doesn't burn, and if it looks like the pan's too hot, we can drop the tuna in there at just the right time to cool it down. The dish is also gonna be served with pickled baby carrots and ramps, a wild type of leek that's foraged in the spring. We like pickling the ramps because they have a very short season, and this lets us use them for a little bit longer than they're actually around for. One of our favorite ingredients. My favorite part of the ramp is the sweet, tender part of the bulb. That's actually the root that grows underneath. So we're gonna try to get a little bit of that onto the tuna tartare or the tuna crudo, just by slicing it super thin. And then onto the baby pickled carrots. Also same little bias cut, thin little slices of these guys. We don't need too much. These are pickled in rice wine vinegar that's seasoned, so they have a little bit of sweetness to them as well. Goes great with the fattiness of the tuna. Wait for this guy to get nice and hot. We're gonna sear it in blended oil, which is half extra virgin olive oil and half canola oil, so it doesn't smoke too quick. Looks like that pan's getting nice and hot. And I like a little bit of the green part of the ramp as well. Has a different flavor profile and a definitely different texture. That should be plenty. Little goes a long way. Then what I'll do is I'll find a couple of nice ones of these for garnish on the plate so people know what they're having. Fresh off the boat tuna, can't beat it. Gonna give that the hard sear we're looking for. It's pretty quick, probably about 20 seconds each side. You don't want to cook it too long because after all, a crudo is still a raw preparation. And you can kind of see the cook starting to enter into the center of the tuna. It's about all we want right there. Seared on all sides, ready to go. And then I like to let that rest for a minute before we cut it. After that tuna's rest, we're gonna say, let's do 5 slices on this plate today. I'm going about maximum 1/4-inch slices here. It ends up being about a 3 to 4 ounce portion. Beautiful. Captain Ralph's the man when it comes to fresh tuna. This is awesome. Great quality. We're gonna do a little bit of carrots on there. This should be perfect. Little crunch, little acid from the pickling liquid. A little bit of our pickled onions just sprinkled over it. The ramp bulbs. A little bit of our fennel salt for finishing, which picks up some of the pickling spice flavors. A touch of finishing lemon oil for some acidity. And then a little bit of microgreens just to add some color and life to it. These guys are beautiful. Little micro beet tops, micro radish, really spice this up. After the microgreens, we're just gonna trim this last pickled wild ramp and garnish the plate with that for everybody to see what they're having. That's the finished product.